Our younger generation seem to be suffering from green deficiency. I was interested in how we could get a connection between people and nature and technology. I first started having interest in exploring nature and sounds even as a kid. So this is from childhood. It goes all the way from playing in gardens or exploring woods as a child and realising there's a sonic value to that space, which is different to other sonic environments. So I think that planted a seed to try and engage with why there's different sounds, different energies in different locations.
Eternal Garden works by a very simple process. We have these bulldog clips and we put the bulldog clips on each of the plants, for example. Now what that does, it takes electrical impulses from both these plants and it sends it to this silver box here. The silver box then turns that into a MIDI signal, which sends that signal to an iPad. So you can choose any instrumentation that you want, but each plant will play it differently. Then we send that signal into the backpack so people can feel the sound.
The devices that we have, it allows to measure electrical impulses and resistances for what a plant or tree is producing, which changes and fluctuate with the time of day. The kind of responses that I've seen and identified, it immediately draws a reaction out to people within 30 seconds of them trying it.
I thought it was a really cool experience, just how your touch can make that effect on it.
I felt very peaceful, and now I still feel really a little bit dreamy. It was lovely.
It felt weird at first, but then I just sat with that plant on my cheek. And that felt rather calming.
The feeling was magical. I felt really engaged. I'm childlike, actually. It's given me butterflies. It's really, really lovely. So, yeah, full of wonder is how I felt. That's so cool.
I was curious on which bits you had to press or fondle or tickle to get the loudest noise. So there's definitely a difference between doing this with the plant and doing that, which they get quite quiet when you do that.
Some of the people we've interviewed, there's a light in their eyes, there's a connection straight away within themselves first, but then they'll verbalise that connection in terms of how they feel, how it's making them feel in that moment.
Well, being outside is essential. It can alter my mood, it can liberate me. Any sort of nature I love, whether it's rain, wind, I do love sun. It just tunes me in and grounds me to the earth.
It's not just about taking a seat and expecting something to happen. You have to give of yourself with nature. And by that I mean you have to be aware and you have to be conscious of what's happening and pick up on that energy. And once you key into that, then you can start to feed off it.
Eternal Garden project will rewild people's nervous system and connect them back to nature.